So apart from being able to optimize the video for good performance in PicturesToExe and the trimming of the video length, the other thing we can do is to resize the video. Now when we talk about resize here, we're not talking about cropping, we're talking about reducing the size of the video, but the proportions, the aspect ratio, remains set. So we don't distort the video, which is something we wouldn't want to do. So let's make a start, and in fact we're going to do all three things here, because I've got a 35-second piece of video here, and I want to take 10 seconds from it, and I want to optimize it, and I want to reduce the size. So all I need to do is to right click and choose the optimize window. Now as you can see, if you look down into the options down here, I've ticked the trim video option and I've got 9.8 seconds. Let's just increase that a little bit, just make sure we pop into the 10 seconds. There we have 10.1 seconds of video that's going to be trimmed from the center. Well, what I need to do is to go down to the resize box, and here are the options that I have. I can't dial in an option here, I have to pre-select one, so we need to make a choice. Let's choose on this occasion the 1280-720 because it's going to look quite attractive, I think, within the 1920-1080 source size. So we'll select that, and of course all we need to do is to start the process running. Once completed, I can remove that and then close down the video converter. So now I've got my converted video. Let me go to this one, Objects and Animation screen, click into the grey area to lose the bounding box, and I'm going to go to the top left to import the video. There's the video that I want. Now there's an odd thing, I've just made the video smaller, but it's showing full screen. Remember, PicturesToExe will always try to do this, and if we go to the Animation tab and the zoom and this hyperlink, we need to set it to the original size. Now we can see the correct size of the inset video. Now as you can see by the spinning round of the screen, I've just used the Properties tab up on the top right to add a thin 1 pixel black line around my video just to pick it out from the background, and I'll just press play and we can see our inset image playing nicely within the other image. But remember, the inset image is only 10 seconds long, so it's going to stop anytime soon. And there you can see one of the issues we've been talking about quite a bit throughout the addition of videos into our slideshows. And remember, anything we can do with still images, we can also do with video. Any of the animation techniques we want to apply, we can do so. Now I hope I'm not labouring the video file size a bit too much, but if we take the original video, if I highlight it and we come down here, we can see it's 35 seconds in length, 172 megabyte in size. Now I could have optimized that video and then used it in place of that inset without resizing. I could have just used the zoom options in the Objects and Animation screen to get the size that I want. I could also just use 10 seconds of that video, even though there was 35 seconds wrapped up within it. But of course I'm going to pay quite a price, aren't I? I'm going to pay 172 megabyte into the slideshow, which as yet doesn't have any other slides included. But when we look at the difference between the converted, optimized and resized video, we're looking at something which is under 7 megabyte. A massive difference. So once we start using video in our slideshows, we do open up a whole new ball game.